Welcome back to Factorio, Seablock and TSM, episode number 100 and it could be 28. Alright, where are we up to? Well, we have been trying to build iron and then copper, probably tin, these various products along here. But we've been distracted while we've been trying to do this. And the latest thing I want to report is that I've been distracted again. Actually, I just want to quickly check out the nuclear here. We're not doing a hell of a lot at the moment. Nuclear is running just fine. This whole mechanism we've got here is basically broken now because it can't really count because these things basically are just struggling to unload. As you can see, they've all got tons in them, so it doesn't really matter anyway. We don't really need it anymore. We do kind of need this to still be limited, to not just keep on spewing out more and more of the 238. But otherwise, everything is kind of fine, I guess. I'm not sure how much of the plutonium 239, is it plutonium? I'd have to check, and then I'm going to have to find it in the menus, and you know that's not exactly my favourite thing, so we're not going to do that. That's not what we need to do. What we need to do is observe that science is woeful. It's because we now basically have to do yellow science, or this purple. It's not this purple that we have here, it's the other purple. And that is... See, there's no of this purple here. It's only the other purple. This is proving to be a problem. I guess... other resin... Another resin. I wonder if this one... I don't know if that's actually going to help us, but at least we can actually do that, I think. Which is certainly an advantage. Now, this guy... I might just whack back in. All of these items that we really want need this pink science, which we have, but it also needs yellow. And the thing with the yellow science is that it needs resin. It needs resin because it needs glass. It needs glass. Well, it needs resin here to make the fiberglass, to be quite specific. The fiberglass is used down at the bottom of the factory in basically just this process here, which is making the boards for processing units. We need the processing units for... One of these sciences needs processing unit. One of these elements that goes into the science needs processing units. Which one exactly is it? This is it here. It needs about 4 of them, I think, to make one of these things. And then... no... Maybe that's not quite right. I think it's also, or if it is right, it's also needed. Yeah, it's needed here for this one. Maybe both of these need it, which is why it's so problematic. There you go, that science we had the product for, done already. So now I have another option on resin. I'm not sure if that's a good thing. I think I want to do this resin. I was basically looking for a way to get rid of ethanol, because we have a collection of it. But let's have a look at resin options. Liquid resin. We have these guys, which I don't really want to use blazing puffers. We could do this to make urea. Ammonia is not that hard to make. Here's some here. There's other options. Blue cellulose fiber, which isn't that difficult. It's not really an option. This is a little bit of a distraction. You also need the formaldehyde, which uses methanol. which is something we could potentially come back to. So that's one method of resin. This also uses formaldehyde, interestingly enough. More urea. Okay, interesting. Alright. I don't really want these complex things though. So I think we're going to quickly just settle on this one. It may not be the most efficient, but it will certainly do. I want to make the raw bioresin. I need arboretums. I need the temperate tree seed, which means I need temperate tree seed generators. I want about half a dozen of these things. Can I build half a dozen temperate tree seed generators? I think that I can. If I can find where they are. Hatchery, those are just hatcheries. Bioprocessor, composter, seed extractor. Sorry, where did it say these things came from? Temperate tree seed generator. Right, that should be. Can we not make it ourselves? Is that what the problem is? I thought all these items were in here. They're in here. Temperate tree seed generator. Okay, so let's make those 6 because I want 6. The reason I want 6 is because I basically want this setup, but for making the bioresin. And then I'm going to feed it basically from the stuff we've got here. So, that's these things coming through. I have a little bit of sand, but that's not enough. Let's just scroll in a little bit. So, I am very soon going to make a train that will deliver me landfill, because I'm starting to need it a lot and often. That probably means good. It's put some in there. What I might temporarily do is find where landfill is. One of these things is landfill. Or sand. There it is, sand. Okay, why don't we just set that to 0. And then I want to take this out of here. That should do. It's more or less half now. I want to take that out of there because this is where we load our crushed stone. And part of what I'm trying to achieve is the elimination of the crushed stone from here so that the mineral catalyst can clear out. I've basically turned off any of the mineral sludge getting through to here, so it's not making any more, but I need this to finish. It can't finish because these are full and it's clogged, as you can see, so I need the mineral to be picked up, so we need to create demand for it. Copper has been effectively moved to over here. This also creates even more mineral sludge. Sorry, crushed stone. We already have 29k of it. And it looks like a little bit of stuff that shouldn't have got through there has, so we'll have to deal with that as well. But, so that was half the equation. The other half is fixing this up so that it makes iron and manganese ore only, which is actually quite an efficient use of our material. And then we can go back to over here. The hoops that you have to run through. Anyway, The upshot of that is we need to turn this into something we can use. And I need to get down there, and I'm going to turn that off. I don't want to get loaded up with stuff until I've reduced my quantity of sand, landfill. They're still attacking me, even though that's off. Rude. And yes, this is why. Pathetic. So we'll address that. We're going to have to address it anyway. One of the early things that we're going to need to do is to create circuitry for our modules. And oh, this is the place that we need to be. Okay. Oh, we've got friends over here. Okay. Ooh, look at that. Let's have a power. Goodbye. Goodbye. Is that all of it? I think so. We have plenty more of that, so we can just grab a bit more. I've left waterways around the outside if I need water. I can't actually remember. I know there's some forms of water that we need, and we should have access to a bunch of that. So I am kind of going to do that. And if we pick up all of these, because we're going to need them soon enough. Oh, that's right. There is a small issue with that. We actually need to turn this on so that they all go into storage. Oh, and there's one more dot over here. Yeah, that was only one. Landfill, let's put like 5,000 or 6,000 back. Yeah. If we have to lose the rest at some point, that's probably okay. Right. So, if I want to grow, not this stuff, obviously, but instead, this one. Temperate seed generator. We need 4 arboretums, I think is the correct ratio per each one of these. There's nothing special about these arboretums, so let's just go to the crafting menu. Oh, the special thing is we don't have the ingredients. That's fairly special. I guess then what I could do is just make a copy of all of this stuff here, because we kind of need something similar to that. Even possibly the warehouse. And I'm just going to bring it down to sort of here. Whack it down. We should be able to lay quite a bit of this because we have the... Oh, these are wrong, aren't they? Yes, we need to replace those. We need to replace those kind of manually. But we can certainly do that. And now I probably just want to go and start building the trees, the arboretums. Let's set this to temperate trees. Is it temperate tree seed that we need? I think it is, isn't it? Temperate tree seed, yeah. Temperate tree seed. So there you go. We do actually need normal water, it seems. Was that other recipe different water? We used fertilizer. No, it's still just normal water. We can get a lot of trees if we really need them, but we don't. We need temperate trees. And we need a couple of these guys, I think they are. That's a 2, isn't it? Yeah, it is a 2. Probably need some more pipes by the time I've finished this. Yeah, okay. I was kind of hoping in a way we'd use some of this water, but that doesn't seem to be a need. So at this point, I'm okay with popping over here, having robots come along and steal some of the things that I'm carrying. I also pretty much do want them to come and top me up with things. But beyond everything else, I need to... Oh, I've given up. Getting recharged or something. I really need to upgrade those bots, or all the bots that I use. We need some stone, which will be helpful here as well. I forget how much, but I'm going to get a fair bit. So, arboretums, we need some steel. Arboretum, we can now make some. We need some iron. And that's enough. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And actually I way overstocked on the stone. But I'm sure we'll use it sooner or later, even if I just use it for a bit of path. Although I should put some concrete paths in. Maybe one of these days I'll sit down and just lay concrete down. Oh yeah, I forgot that I need pipe as well. And I'd quite like these guys to give me some stuff. But perhaps not so much that I have no room for anything else. Alright, let's run up and get some pipes. Here we go. I probably want all of that. Now I don't mind what they do in terms of filling me up with gear and, well, mainly with... Yeah, we're not going to get too much further. 2 more. As in 2 more, 2 more loads. Alright, that should do. No, I don't really need you to clear out the rest of my landfill. I might need it. Let's just keep going down. We made ourselves a pathway down here, so we may as well use it. Well, a connection. It's not really a path. There's no pathway here. I could always use some of my stone even to stone in this little bit, but let's not get too carried away. Why did I make 6 of those? I need 16. Okay, what are we missing? We're missing iron pipe. Of course we are. Well, I guess there's no strong reason why I can't use up some of what I've got. I guess I don't have enough to make level 2s because we're missing tinned copper wire and brass. Okay, let's try and sort some of that out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 3 makes 9. I need another 7. Where's the next one going? Here? No, up there. I have no idea what their algorithm is sometimes. Alright, let's get some more iron. Could steal it off the bus, but there aren't that many good places where you only pick up the iron as opposed to other things that you may not actually want. I know that I do want a bit of that though. So let's grab a little bit to save ourselves the trouble. Thank you. Arboretums, 1, 2. We're short on steel. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There you go. And we're already down to a single stack of the stone brick at this point, so there's proof. Now, what are we doing in terms of pipe? We actually have a decent amount of pipe, so what we've got will do. No, you guys just want to steal my sand. I'll take those. Oh, the other thing that we probably need, I think, is a ruby train. I'm not sure if there is a ruby train, but once we get these things happening a little bit more efficiently, we're certainly going to need them. Oh, and I didn't get what I needed for these guys, which is brass. Alright. Have I miscounted? Yes, I have. I've counted up 16, but there's 24, in fact. We need another 8. And I need brass. So we may, in fact, need some more stone. I wonder if... has your supply been reduced at all? 230, no. But you are unloading stone, so that's good. Okay, let's get some more brass. Let's make a whole bunch more of these things. There's 2, so it's another half a dozen that I need. We certainly don't have to worry about energy anymore. Well, we're hardly using any anyway. But yeah, we don't need to worry about energy. You just want to nick stuff. We'll start off with just getting some iron and see from there. I'm pretty sure we are going to need... In fact, if we go past stone, it's probably worth just getting some. Because I know we'll need it. And iron. That's 5. I need 1 more. What am I missing? I'm missing steel. Okay. That should be all of that. Now, brass. I think I'm actually the biggest consumer of the brass. I need 2 of those. There we go. I mean, obviously I'm the biggest consumer. I'm the only consumer here because it's a solo game. But what I mean is, by the personal picking it up is the biggest consumer of the brass, I think. At the moment, which probably means I'm handcrafting way too much. Yeah, you guys can all go away. We must just about be there. Yes. Okay. We probably need to change the formulas of these. So it is raw bio resin. Yes, I think that's what we're after. Oh, what's this? Temperate tree. Only 50% chance. Good grief. That's expensive. Those are interesting. Okay, so we need soil from somewhere. That does make the raw bio resin. This one is making raw bio plastic. That's not what we require. Oops. What's this? You should be making... If I made fertilizer, I could make more, but I don't know how to make the fertilizer. I'm not sure that it's that hard. We're getting... Why don't I check it up here? Fertilizer. Not the alien one, just the normal fertilizer. It's compost and urea. Yeah, it's a path I don't want to go down at the moment. When or if we need to push this whole thing, perhaps then we'll consider doing something with that. So, soil. We're using soil up here, right? Or are we just using mud? Do we just use mud directly for that one? And interestingly, the mud from here has completely cleared. For whatever reason. So I don't have an overabundance of mud. This stuff, on the other hand, So we can make soil either from sand or from mud. What happened to you guys? You got 400 mud in there. Why aren't you unloading? You are unloading. But not very fast. Why aren't you trying to get rid of... Oh, it's not mud. It's mud water. You are getting rid of all your mud. Yeah, they don't actually make that much mud. And then I go to these ones. So it's not such a big deal. And everything here that can is already getting rid of mud. So are you working as fast as you can? Yes. You? Yes. You? No. Because you're trying to get rid of light mud water. What about you? Sort of. You'd need to drain away this stuff a little bit better. That's the saline water, but no one else needs the saline water. Okay, so you're not even getting to go. But up here you guys are getting to go. Constantly. I'm basically trying to work out whether I need another setup, and perhaps I do need another setup to be on the safe side, where I can drain the mud off for the mud and the sand off over here. So we'll need to make, if you're going to use soil and you use soil, we need to manufacture mud. I possibly have it on one of these. Yeah, that's it. So if we start off, say, with that. Which probably means I need to make a C4 pump and an offshore pump. They're in here now, aren't they? One of them, one of them. Oh, and a flare stack, apparently. No, it's in here. So we... Yes, that's basically what we want. So we probably need a... like maybe at least 2 more. Actually, let's have a look. What is your water consumption per second? 3. So nothing. What's your water consumption per second? 30 seconds, so 2. So nothing. So I need 1. Alright, let's just put 1 here. Rather than rely on the... I mean, we probably could use the other water, but you get to a point where you would just rather do something like this. I don't know where you're going, or you. So that should mean there's water everywhere. There is, good. I don't need this then either. Okay. So you guys, actually, you're Not powered at all. Okay. That powers you lot. That powers you lot. I don't know why I especially wanted to preserve this setup, because it's not exactly the greatest in the world. We need soil something or other machines. What are they called? They are called composters, are they? Is that what we make soil in? No, that's not what we make soil in. We have a pre-process for soil that uses these. If I just put down the wrong thing, possibly. I really shouldn't trust my instincts, should I? Soil. Sand and compost, or mud and compost. Compost. Premedelian seed. Oh, good grief. Look how many formulas there are. Yeah. Two cellulose fiber. Actually, that could be the way to do this, to get the compost. Because we're making a whole bunch of wood in this process that we don't need too much of. We can actually do wood directly to compost. That's even better. We don't need to go there. We can just go wood to compost. I was thinking maybe we could use the algae, but we don't actually need to. I think wood to compost is the way to go. And we do this in a composter. And we get how much? One compost, we get 2 compost a second. How much do we actually need? 2 compost a second. 2 compost a second. Whoops, I want soil. Two compost a second. Okay, that would be 4 soil a second. 2 compost a second. You need, for every 6 machines, you need 1. We've got 24 here, which is 4. We need exactly 4. That's not counting these. You need 5 every 15 seconds. Hang on. You need yeah, every 6 machines needs 1. So 4 is enough. That feeds all of the arboretums. Right, that was correct. This one, you need... Wait, did I take time into account? 1/6. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. 1/6 for a cycle. Now you. A cycle is 15 seconds. So you need 1/3 per second. There's 6 of you. You need 2 per second. So we need 6 per second, which is like 1.5 of the recipe, which isn't going to work. 1.5 recipes. That means we need 2 of these to make compost. Okay, that's fair. 2 to make compost. That doesn't actually seem like a lot. But apparently it's right. I need some room. You're making compost, right? And then we need soil. Okay, we need machines. That would be... Oh, hang on. I may have done this calculation wrong. The compost... made in one of these. What does it say? 0.5. Time to craft building is 0.5. No, so we need at least 3 of these. And even then, I'm not sure. Okay, and your ingredients are just wood. Okay, the wood processing is fine. We can do something kind of like the wood goes into here, we split it off here, more iron possibly. However, I don't need this intermediate stage. I do need to wood to compost. I wonder how much this one is able to make per whatever. 1 is 6 to 8 wood per second. One machine is 6 to 8 wood per second. So one machine should be fine. Okay. But then, to make the soil, it takes 2 seconds to make 1 soil. We're getting 6 of these a second. And we need all 6 of them. So we need a lot of machines making soil. We need 24. We need 12. 12 if we use assembly machine 2s, 12 machines. So that's 14 in total if we're doing this. Okay, 14 level 2 assembly machines. I probably should have them being built somewhere. We're going to have to run and get all sorts of material for that. 24 of them. I'm not 100% sure that I need those anymore. In fact, it's looking very likely that I do not need them at all. So we don't have iron. Okay, the first requirement is iron. That gets us to there. So that's 4 of these. What are we short of now? We are short of these guys. 5. Now what are we short of? Advanced circuits. Okay. Advanced circuits. We're just running to avoid these guys. At least there's a ton of red circuits because we haven't been able to use them. That takes us back to here, and we're short on steel. 4, 5, 6. We needed 14. Short on steel. It looks like we could also use some of these. 6 plus 8 is 14. I think I want 2 more. Aluminium. Still want 1 more. Steel bearings. I'll have to get some more steel for that. 1 more. Okay, that should be all of those devices. Looks like the red circuits are catching up pretty fast. Nope. There are some things there I wouldn't mind, but you charge too high a price in my sand. Okay, so soil needed mud or sand, so we do need these things. Good. 16. Well, 2 of them are going to be over here to chop up wood. Something like that. And the other 14, I guess, can kind of go over here, and soil from sand. You need 2. Oh, that's tricky. All right, we need another one of these guys, which we can't afford, actually. Mud. Okay. Let's. I'd like the mud to take precedence because it's slightly more efficient. And you guys can do the sand ones. Probably you won't go in this orientation. We need to make another of those. There we go. So you are going to make cutting blades. There they are. So you just need some iron. You are going to make wood. That way. Input this side, maybe output this side. Compost. Compost coming up here. And that will give us soil. I'm going to guess we're going to need at least a yellow. Not to mention the ingredients are going to need probably a yellow. All right. I doubt one of these is going to be enough. We'll find out soon enough. So your sand. All right, let's see if this works. I think we probably want that to go out a little bit further, right? And the sand does not need to go through there at all. If it was to go through here, that one doesn't make a lot of sense if it was to do that, so we won't do that. We will instead and this, if we're going to put another one in, this is probably not being helpful by going way across there, so let's not. Let's instead come down here. And okay. One of you needs to do that. Okay, and from below, and output. Wow, we're out of those. Yeah, you can see mud is going to struggle. It's only using half as much mud, but that just doesn't look like it's going to be enough. Here, let's just get some more. Get some more what? Get some more inserters, that's what we want. Where are the inserters? I think they must be up here. Yes, they are here. already have our inserter top up. Okay. How are we doing for time? We're actually it's kind of strange, but we're, yeah, basically done with our time. We can't even set up a little square thing in a session. Okay. You can be near, so can you. We probably need a couple more of these. And with that, I will go... like so, and over here, I guess 2 more. There we go. Now, obviously you have no wood, and you don't have boxes. I'll just get one of these. And a wire. We only need like 10 saw blades at a time. Saw blades, is it in there? No. Where are you? Saw blades. Here? Yes. Saw blades less than 10. You're making saw blades, that means you need some iron. I could always split some iron off from up here, or try and get some iron over here. Maybe we do that. How easy would it be to get iron along this line? I'd have to bring it down a bit, but that can certainly be done. Where are we trying to get to? Down a bit further. Here. So just there. All right. That's basic transport belt. So wait. Actually, it's the one just down. It's that one. Or at least it is now. Oh. We're going to need a red for this next segment. No. Then we need a blue, as I understand it. We may as well use a blue. Not sure that we did need it, but we'll use it anyway. Oh, one. We'll actually make one. Oh, we're out of transport belt as well. Diabolical. Alright, let's quickly get some more transport belt. It would be nice to actually get this up and running. I think we can. We're just on the hour. Slightly longer than ideal, but it would be nice to at least, you know, have the makings of our resin factory in place. Have I come up too far? I don't think so. No, here. 1, 2, 3, and undergrounds. Do I need more of those? Probably, but let's not worry about it just at the moment. Wow, it hasn't even delivered yet. Okay. And maybe what's best here is one near, one far. And I don't know, especially, that's a stack, isn't it? I don't know especially what we need here, but let's try just one of these for starters. And something like that. We could actually move this over here. There. I don't know how we're getting this out of here. Probably sliding through here or something. But that is the basics of that system. So let's get a sort of starter. That's not even going to make a dent on the amount of wood we've got there because we're collecting it. This is a very slow belt. I should perhaps use yellow belt, I'm not sure. Oh, these need to be filters. That one as well. are the cutters? There they are. Okay. You might not be fast enough, my friend. You guys are doing wood. You are doing it near. You are doing cutters. Okay, so now we're getting some soil. Oh, I never finished this, did I? Now, well, I guess we need one in every pair that's sort of a near. Something like that. Yeah, we've way under allowed for where we need all this to be. Looks like we're going to have to get more sand machines. Have you finished over here? No, you still have quite a bit left. How is any of this? Do we actually have some action yet? Not quite. Oh. Yes, this needs to be one of those. That is flowing down here. So that is okay. This side is okay. Though the lack of mud means we're not getting nearly enough, right? So, let's change this slightly, and you need to be moved to about that's awkward, isn't it? Alright, you're going to pick up from there. Is that enough? No, we're still not getting a whole lot of mud. How come? Because you're full now. This means that that goes too far. This guy might end up being in a bad place. Because this is more or less just going to come straight down now. Yeah. And you need to come over to here. I should have left it twisted. It's slightly more efficient, isn't it? Oh, you're out of power now. Okay. Right, that's better. Will this work if I turn you into a yellow belt? And if we're doing that, perhaps we also need this one a yellow belt. It does seem a little bit better, yes. How much have you got? 284. We are starting to get some product. Not very much, but we are starting to get some. This is actually full now, so it will create some back pressure to get more stuff down here. All right, well, I mean, that's adequate. That's adequate for now. And I think next episode we can finish it off, get our resin happening. So thanks very much for joining me. Look forward to seeing you in the next. Bye-bye for now.